What's good? What's good? Modern King Boxing back with another one. Anthony Joshua versus Jermaine Franklin took place yesterday, and this is my reaction to how good he did. Right after this intro, let's get it.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
What's good this afternoon? Modern King Boxing back for a post-fight reaction to how good Anthony Joshua did and how terrible Jermaine Franklin did. Anthony Joshua led this fight using his jab. He used his jab, he controlled his distance, he played peekaboo really well by turning over his jab and making something from the jab and hitting Jermaine with combinations. It was beautiful to watch, really. Anthony Joshua was being really cautious, I believe, and he was practicing on the things that he learned from Derrick James. I really liked his footwork in this fight. Anthony Joshua seemed to understand that he wanted to paw his way to a win. That's what I'm going to say, paw his way to a win over Jermaine Franklin, who was game. You know, he got inside of Anthony Joshua's jab a few times here and there. But Anthony Joshua had the more success as the fight went on. I seen AJ hit him with a couple uppercuts. If he had hit him with one of them uppercuts, Jermaine Franklin probably would have been knocked out in one of those rounds. I think it was in the middle rounds. And yeah, I liked Anthony Joshua's strategy. He basically, when Jermaine Franklin got in close, AJ would have his hands over top of Jermaine Franklin's hands, so that way he wouldn't hit him with shots when he was in close. AJ played really smart. He was really efficient in how he handled Jermaine Franklin by being bigger. I didn't see no gassing out in AJ. I saw just somebody who had strong jab. He kept his hands up close in high guard. You know, AJ likes to protect his chin. You know, he didn't make this like a circus fight. What he did was manhandle Jermaine Franklin. And I give him an A for that effort. I give him a C for actual performance, you know. Even though he was controlling the fight, AJ didn't have a lot of electrifying moments. But all in all, Jermaine Franklin tried to come to the UK, and he tried to tear down the London Bridge to me. But AJ's building his bridge up, as far as him merging with different fighters and staying active. I applaud him for that, for taking on a young 24-year-old Jermaine Franklin who was hungry. I didn't like Jermaine Franklin always acting like he got robbed. You know what I mean? He was talking about AJ was tying him up. You're heavyweights. What you expect? You're big guys. He's not gonna sit there and let you have an advantage. It wasn't that illegal for him to tie you up and to make sure that you weren't getting off certain shots. Ain't my fault you didn't have a strategy for that. So blame your trainer. Stop trying to blame the referees and everything. You didn't get robbed. AJ manhandled you and beat you basically undisputed, in the later rounds, because you didn't show up to championship rounds. And I knew you weren't going to show up to championship rounds because you didn't against Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte started having success against you in the later rounds. And yeah, that's my take on the fight. As you see here, AJ, he basically, every time that Franklin got in close, AJ would put his arms over top of Jermaine Franklin's arms, keep him from being able to do as much as he could have probably done on the inside with combinations, because he does have speed. But AJ was very methodical, kept his distance right. His jab was hitting on all cylinders. AJ's jab was hitting on all cylinders. He kept it right there in his face. This time right here, you see Jermaine Franklin's jab get through AJ's guard. But AJ's guard, I think AJ's defense was like the exceptional part of this fight that probably go underrated. I seen AJ basically not scared, but kept his guard up real good and tight, and then he used his jab to get certain things for himself to happen. Like I seen him throw a couple hooks, strong hooks. He got really good strong hooks. AJ does, and you could tell that his fitness is phenomenal because I didn't see no lazy jabs from AJ. All I saw was dominant jabs. And there you have it, Modern King Boxing. Peace. Anthony Joshua, make sure that Jermaine Franklin doesn't get across the bridge to London. There you have it. Peace. Modern King Boxing. 1. I'm Wolf.